Hi there and welcome to A Country Life. I'm Jennifer. Today I have for you guys a grocery haul. It's bigger than I had hoped, but it's smaller than what I normally have to show you. So for the last week of January and all the weeks of February, what my plan was is to just spend $50 a week on groceries and just try to really use down what's in the pantry and what's in the freezers and, you know, that kind of thing. I'm sure if you guys watch other channels, you see that happening all over, and kind of the funny is that February is such a short month. You have a few less days to have to try to scrounge around. I kind of did just take it a step further though, because I wanted to do the last week of January as well. So like I said, the plan was to spend $50 a month here, or gosh, $50 a week. And that was going to be about $250 for like those 5 weeks. But that was really hard. We don't, I think, accumulate that much anyway, because I do only spend $700 a month on groceries, that I think we do usually eat through pretty much. We eat through a lot of stuff. But in January, what had happened is that we had like about 7 to 10 days of people being sick, so we weren't eating like we normally would. And then we also had 2 weekends and a midweek trip this month that took people away as well. So we just didn't eat, hi Peter, we didn't eat the meals that I had planned. So I have a lot of those things left. Let's take a look though at today's haul. I did spend today $127. So I was planning to only spend $50 a week, but like I said, that was really hard last week. We kind of got down to the point where we didn't have any bread to even make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And I mean, the kids were taking some like leftover frosting and putting it onto some old crackers. And you know, so we definitely needed stuff. So anyway, I'm not apologizing for it. It's just, that's how it is when you have a lot of people and we eat all of our meals at home. Since we were out of bread, I did get 2 of these whole grain white breads. I got 1 12 grain bread. We haven't had bagels for a long time, and the kids had been asking for those for breakfast. That was one of the things we really were short on, was breakfast food. I only bought 2 boxes of cereal last week, and we just burned through those so fast. I did pick up some of these bagel skinnies. This was something new anyway, that I hadn't seen this before at our Aldi's, but I thought that I actually kind of had Amber in mind. She has to pack lunches now 3 days a week, and I thought she might like to make like a lunch meat sandwich on that or something. I did get 4 dozen eggs that we do have, I think, 1 or 2 dozen left from this last week, but I just hate to run out because there's, you know, their eggs are so versatile. I can do so much with it. I picked up 2 things of lunch meat here, 1 roast beef and 1 oven roasted turkey. I got some of these snack sticks. Now last time I did get the beef and the turkey, and I really do think that the turkey are better. I think they have better flavor, and they don't feel like they're coating your mouth with fat quite as badly as the beef ones. I did get some pistachios here, the sea salt kind, and then I also got some cashews. I'm totally out of nuts, and that was one thing that I did find, that with me working at eating much lower carb than I had been eating over the last, you know, 6-8 months or so, I was really running out of things. I mean, I had run out of the cottage cheese, and I ran out of nuts, and I ran out of the Parmesan crisps, and I ran out of cheese sticks, and I was just really running out of things to eat. Ran out of vegetables except for celery, so we're just really getting low. So I really took into account, and that's probably why I spent a little extra this time, because as you guys know, nuts are quite expensive. I think these are $11.99 for the big canister, and these I believe are $5.99. They might have been on like a sale at Aldi this week for $5.25, I think. Anyway, a thing of ketchup, because we had run out of ketchup last week and had to make an emergency stop at Piggly Wiggly just for ketchup, and I thought, and that was just a small one because I was trying to be so cheap last week, and now we're just about out of that one. So I got another ketchup just so we don't run out. 4 gallons of milk. We have 1 left from this last week. 2 things of black olives. I am going to be making a giant batch of nachos tonight. It's the Super Bowl, and everybody's been wanting nachos, including me, so I am going to eat the nachos in all their glory and the chips in all of it. I did get some of these crunchy oats and honey. My family actually prefers these over the Nature Valley brand, I hate to say, but they do. I did get some of the chocolate chip granola bars, and then this was another thing that we were just so low on this last week. We ended the week with 1 sleeve of saltine crackers, so I did pick up, these pita crackers and then the snack crackers as well. Graham crackers, because that is a favorite. You guys know, if you've been around here before, you know that my kids love graham crackers and milk for breakfast. If you are new and you're enjoying this content, subscribe, and there's going to be all kinds of new stuff always coming out. Okay, so honey grahams, I got 2 boxes of those. Shredded wheat, because everybody loves that, and the crispy rice, because
Mom,
I've got lots. Yes, I know. I have lots of family who loves to have dried cranberries on Rice Krispies as a bedtime snack. Okay, some oranges, some bananas, 2 grapefruit, grapes, because they were $1.89. I hope that they're good. I did see a lady sampling the grapes in the store, and then after she left, I took grapes from the same spot where she took the grapes from. So I was hoping that she sampled and found the good ones. Okay, let's go back over here. I did get a thing of powdered sugar simply because we were out. I have no intentions this week of needing that, but I just wanted to make sure I had it. Because what I also don't want to happen is that we eat down every single thing in the pantry, and then next month it costs so much just to replace everything. Yeah, I've done that before, and then I end up needing like an extra $200 on top of our regular budget just to try to replace things like flour and sugar and stuff like that, because we're totally out, and even spices and everything. So I did get another sour cream because, like I said, we're having nachos. What, honey?
Tonight.
Yes, we're going to watch the Super Bowl tonight. You're right. And then cottage cheese. I love putting that on my salads. Tell me, do you put cottage cheese on your salad? I grew up with a lettuce salad topped with cottage cheese and then French dressing. I have now switched to ranch, but yeah, I don't know. Some people look at me and think that's kind of strange when I do that. 2 pounds of butter for this week. I did get a big thing of the shredded mild cheddar, and then Colby Jack and pepper jack for making sandwiches. A pack of these Dove milk chocolate hearts. Last year I made my peanut butter blossom, like the cookies I make for Christmas. I did them for Valentine's Day and used the Dove dark chocolates. The dark chocolate was okay, but I actually prefer the milk chocolate with peanut butter over dark chocolate with peanut butter. So I did pick up a pack of those. I'm gonna have to hide those, and until we need those. I got some jalapenos and cilantro because we are making guacamole tonight to go along. Yes, Joe. Okay.
Night.
I know, it's going to be nighttime tonight when we watch it. Okay. So we're making guacamole to go along with the great big batch of nachos, and so I did get a couple of these ingredients. I couldn't believe that the jalapenos were only 69 cents, as was the cilantro. Super cheap. I love making roasted cauliflower. I've done that in videos before, so one of the nights this week I'm going to do that when I think the rest of the family might have like half potatoes or something. I can't remember. I did get some flowers. Aldi flowers are always like $2.99, I think, or $3.99. And so that also was a little extra splurge this week. But a friend of mine gave me a vase filled with candy last weekend. And of course the candy is all gone. And it's such a pretty Valentine vase that I wanted to make sure that we filled it up with flowers. Now, like I said, Amber has to take lunches 3 days this week. So I did pick her up another one of these salads. This time the Santa Fe salad, and this time a low-fat Greek mixed berry. So we'll see how she likes that. He is so excited for football tonight. And it's super sunny outside, so everyone is so happy about that too. Because it is the Super Bowl tonight, I did get the kids some of this. This is just like the knockoff Mountain Dew from Aldi. We've never had it. I have no idea if it's good or not. And then 1 jug of juice for the week. And then I was... Yes, candy. And then I was completely out of aluminum foil. So I got one of those. And then this, again, was just a little last-minute find here. It was a pack of 20 football plates, and I thought everyone would like that. Make tonight a little bit special. We're not having anybody over. We're not doing like a big party or anything, but it would just be kind of fun. Okay, so let me just tell you some of the meals. This week, we didn't eat all the meals that I had planned, so we are going to continue with the pork chop sandwiches for this week, and we're going to continue with the chicken in a bag. And the reason we didn't eat those is because let's
you.
see what happened. I think we just had leftovers. So a couple nights,
Thank
2
you.
nights we ended up having the
Thank you.
spaghetti sauce. Yes, you like that soda, don't you?
No, soda.
Yeah, yum. And so this week I'm adding to my menu venison steak and half
Yeah.
potatoes with green beans.
Yeah.
And so the steak and the green beans, nice and low carb for me. Sometimes I'll add something to that as well, like cottage cheese or something.
Perfect.
Okay, shh, Joe, you want to come say hi?
No.
Hello. That's it? That's all you want to say?
And corn milk and a bread.
We got milk and bread. Okay.
But cashews and crackers.
Okay. Yep.
Oranges.
Cashews and crackers and oranges. Okay, and one night we are going to have mini meatloaves this week, and this time I am not going to use the pork rinds as a binder. The first time I thought it was okay. The second time I did not like it at all. Yeah, I thought the meatloaf fell apart. Maybe with the meatballs it worked better because you had a smaller, smaller meat, but with the meatloaf it just didn't work. So this week I am going to this particular recipe that I make for mini meatloaves, or like a cheesy mini meatloaf, it calls for oatmeal. So I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to be eating that. I also, with the mini meatloaves,
chicken.
we're going to have mashed potatoes, and then also,
chicken.
yes, no, it tastes like grapes, I hope. And then we're also
No,
going to have roasted
chicken.
cauliflower that night. And then another night this week, we're going to do a venison roast, mashed potatoes, and frozen veggies. And again, if I want something other than just the venison roast and the veggies, I'll probably throw in some cheese, or I might even hard boil up some eggs or something this week as well. Or I can always have salad too. So that is the whole haul for this week. I've still been working at eating lower carb. I would not say that I am where I was before, but I am seeing just some gradual just some very, very gradual results. So it's been a good thing. I hope that you guys enjoyed this haul, and I will see you next time with, what do we have next time? Here, you can put my note down. I think next up is going to be probably a daily vlog. Okay, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.
See ya. Ta-da.